job of matching up defensively, because to me, they look like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And a short pickup to about the 25. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Jackson. Flushed out right. And his throw here's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
Being chased out left. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now Jackson on 1st down. This goes out wide for Drake. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 26. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
In motion left is Watkins. On 2nd down and 4, Jackson steps away to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. On first down, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Uncorks one for Davis. It got his man complete. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling out to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
Singletary will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Play action. It's Jackson.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
First target, first catch, and a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. In motion left is Watkins. Jackson on first down. Again, that's Watkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
He'll get that out wide to Duvernay. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from evening this one up.
CD, for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
To throw again on second down. Allen, he's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Going deep for Diggs. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 69 yards. And the Bills will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Forced out to his left. And this is caught by Watkins. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He dumps it off to Drake. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
In motion left is Watkins.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
In motion left is Watkins. On 3rd down, Drake. And some space here.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time. To throw, it's Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On 2nd down, Cook. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
This is Hines. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit.
This from 25 yards out.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will finish off this third quarter of play. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Back to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Buying time to his left. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On play action, Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Allen off the play fake. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Dancing to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis from 21 yards away. And the Bills have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Allen will try to throw for it. Flush to his right. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type the coaches tell us, but when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Jackson to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
Open man downfield is Duvernay. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Here's Jackson.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jair Elam makes a pick, and the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. That's caught at the 25.
And did he get in? No. They'll mark him out at the 1-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo. 68 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in from a yard out.
And the Bills have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with